Hey YouTube, it's Kristen, VSG, Heart on My Sleeve. I've seen a couple of videos, actually probably 5 or 6, of people who have done this topic, which is 10 things I will not miss about being fat. So I thought I would join in the fun. You know I like a game or a list. So here are my 10 things. Number 1, hiding. Yes, hiding. Hiding behind pillows when I sit on the couch, hiding behind cardigans, speaking of which, hiding behind, wearing black, and hiding in photos. I always like to try to kind of situate myself behind people. I will try to stick a picture in if I can to show you an example of what I'm talking about. So hiding. Number 2, bad feelings, and this is a huge one. That would go along with being depressed, feeling ashamed, being self-conscious, tugging on my clothes when I walk in somewhere thinking, you know, are people gonna think I'm fat? Going to the gym and being the biggest one in the class and feeling bad about myself, like they're wondering what the heck I'm doing there. So just bad feelings in general. Number 3, shopping. Going to the store and not finding a pair of jeans that fit right, shirts that you know, I want to wear, but they don't make them in my size. Just shopping in general is not fun, and I want it to be fun, especially swimsuit shopping or bra and underwear shopping. Just shopping. I want it to be a fun thing for me like it is for a lot of girls, and it hasn't been. So shopping, I will not miss being fat and shopping. Number 4. I kind of already touched on this on the feelings one, but feeling out of place working out or anywhere athletic. I don't like walking into the gym and looking like the fat person on the treadmill. I don't like the fact that I wanted to do a 5K with my husband. He did it, but I couldn't bring myself to do it for fear of, you know, having to walk or having like too slow of a time. Even when I saw people that were even bigger than me doing it, I didn't do it. And I regret that, and that sucks. So actually completing a 5K is like a huge goal for me just because of that. Number 5, hating pictures. I'm sick and tired of hating every picture of myself that is taken, cropping them. I've talked about this. So yeah, I will not miss pictures of me being fat. Number 6, dreading doctor's appointments. I used to not go to the doctor unless I absolutely had to, because I didn't want to be weighed, because it was embarrassing. I was fearful that they'd say, you really need to lose weight. And I wasn't ready to hear that. I wasn't ready to face it. So yeah, going to the doctor, being fat. I look forward to going to the doctor when I am in a healthy BMI and walking in there and being like, I'm healthy, I have no health problems, or whatever, you know, I might have a cold and that's what brings me in there. But yeah, going to the doctor when you're fat, not so fun. Number 7, things not fitting. So that's clothes, specifically button-up shirts. I get really tired of not fitting in them, if you know what I mean. Belts, I can't find any belts that fit me in like the cute way that they fit skinnier girls, like pencil skirts. I can't find one that doesn't make me look like I'm in a sausage casing. Skinny jeans, same thing. I feel like my calves are as big as most people's thighs, so I won't wear them, and I want to because they're really cute. And then the biggest one of all, which reminds me of less of Sarah, high boots. I have a pair of black high boots that are from Lane Bryant, but they're kind of crappy quality, but they're like the only pair I could ever find that would fit my calves. And I just want to have some cute high boots. You know what I mean? Okay. Number 8, worrying about my weight for activities like zip lining, horseback riding, anything where your weight could matter. Just that feeling of dread, like, oh God, are they gonna tell me I can't ride this? That would be so embarrassing. Worrying about my weight at the driver's license. Getting a driver's license, I've always lied on my driver's license. I would love to be that weight. The day I am, I will come on here and be like, I weigh as much as my driver's license, because trust me, I have a ways to go before I get to that number. So yeah, being afraid at the DMV that they'd like bring out a scale and be like, you're lying. So worrying about my weight. Number 9, feeling uncomfortable with my husband. This is a huge one. I'm going to try not to get upset. My husband, he's in law enforcement. He's super fit. He's athletic. He trained, I swear, for like 3 weeks and ran a 5K. He was an athlete. So, and he's just naturally, he's lucky. He's one of those people, he can eat horrible and gain like 4 pounds and lose it in a day. Like, he quit drinking pop and I think he lost like 10 pounds in 2 weeks. He's just one of those people. And so me struggling with my weight is really difficult because I don't think he's really supportive, but I don't think he understands how hard it is for me to lose weight. And because I've talked about it so much, I've made it such an issue that, he pays attention to what I eat, not in a critical way, but he's conscious of it because I've made him conscious of it. And so having that just not be an issue anymore, if I told him I was going to the gym and he'd get excited thinking we were going to go to the gym together, and then I would back out because I felt ashamed. Like I would look like the fat girl in the class, or I just didn't have energy because I felt depressed. And then it would be a little problem because he'd be like, I was really excited. Why do you do this? Why do you back out? And it's hard to explain that. So I look forward to that not being an issue and being like, let's go to the gym, It would be great. And then also just feeling, as a wife, confident and sexy and pretty would go a huge way with anyone's husband, I'm sure. Just not feeling self-conscious and bad about yourself. I'm sure it would improve your relationship in a lot of ways, So that's number 9. Number 10 is sort of the big one, just holding back on life in general. It's amazing how being overweight, you hold yourself back because you're ashamed, because you're afraid of being judged, because you just have a low self-worth. You don't think you're capable or worth, doing certain things, or that you're going to walk in and people are going to be like, what is she doing here? What a joke. Just the horrible things we tell ourselves. So it causes me to hold back on life and on goals and just putting myself out there. And so, doing these YouTube videos and having this support, going to support groups, these are all things that have made a huge difference in my confidence. And as my surgery progresses and I'm losing weight and I'm getting more in shape and I'm doing more things and my relationships improve, my self-worth is going to improve. And I just look forward to not holding back on life in any area. I want to live life to the fullest and feel great and be healthy. So those are my top 10 things I will not miss about being fat. If you haven't made this video, I would love to watch it from everybody else's. If you have, maybe you could video response it to me below, because then I can watch it if I haven't seen it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks again for all the support and kind words and comments and friendship. It means the world to me. So see you next time.